Somebody told me in Mumbai it often happens when women are returning from work in the Mumbai locals, because they know it will take an hour to reach their place. In the bus itself, they start chopping vegetables, which is cute, but for the point that men never do it. But she necessarily has to undertake two jobs. She works two shifts. When the office shift is over, then the second shift starts.
Myself and my husband, we both are working. When I come home, I feel responsible that I want to do this, that. During the work also, I keep in mind that I have that to do at home. Means household work keep me like pushing back from my work. I'm mentally not able to come out of this.
Millions of women are continuously carrying this guilt. Man is born to fight. And by man, I mean woman. Woman, you're born to fight. You're not born for housekeeping. House is okay. We all need a place to return to and relax and eat and sleep. That's all.
Namaste, Acharya Ji. Myself and my husband, we both are working, and working hours are almost same for us. When I come home, I feel responsible that I want to do this, that, and I don't have time to do that. Even my husband, he doesn't have time to do that. But during the work also, I keep in mind that I have that to do at home. Means household work keep me like pushing back from my work also, that I have that to do at home. Even at home, nobody is there except myself and my husband. And I'm not blaming my husband in this, that he is not doing. I'm asking a question that why the thing is triggering me all the time, that I should do this and I'm not able to do this. I'm failing in becoming a woman. And this is my particular question, why I'm mentally not able to come out of this guilt.
It's a very common situation. And thank you for raising this question, because a lot of working women face this guilt. They remain working, but they also keep feeling guilty that there is an important duty that they are neglecting, that there is some kind of morality they are violating. Are you getting it? But the past, it never becomes the past. We say, gone by, but it never goes by. The past is such a living thing. It doesn't allow the present to be fully alive. The past suffocates the present. Are you getting it? And that's all. There are no complications in the story. This is it. But millions of women are continuously carrying this guilt. Even if they go out, they feel we have to. Somebody told me in Mumbai it often happens when women are returning from work in the Mumbai locals, because they know it will take an hour to reach their place. In the bus itself, they start chopping vegetables, which is cute. But for the point that men never do it. And this is a working woman, probably earning as much as the man does, contributing as much to the household economy as the man does. But she necessarily has to undertake two jobs. She works two shifts. When the office shift is over, then the second shift starts. Because that inner thing is there. First responsibility is obviously the husband and the kids and the house. Other things come later. You know what the result of carrying this obsolete piece of conditioning is? So many organizations hesitate giving roles of responsibility and seniority and leadership to women. Because they know that for the woman, the primary responsibility is the home. They know, all right, basic, junior level, beginner, operations jobs, women are very good. More disciplined than men, committed, loyal, everything. And they are seen to not create as much trouble as men do. So organizations like to employ women at those levels, at the lower levels. But when it comes to leadership, they say, कल pregnant हो जाएगी, अभी छोड़ देगी. कंपनी का क्या होगा? कंपनी का क्या होगा? They'll not put that in writing. Because that's not taken fashionable to be said. But that's the concern of everybody who is responsible for the performance of an organization. They'll say, here is this individual, and this work is not her first love. Her first love is the house. How do we then rely on her? How do we rely on her? Because, and you would have heard of the term the glass ceiling. That's the reason fewer women rise to leadership positions in organizations. Because they keep displaying that the husband and the kid and the household is their first love. And if it is your first love, so it be. The company say, fine, then you take care of your first love. On the one hand, we talk of the Bhagavad Gita, and Sri Krishna says, action should emanate from your deep clarity. On the other hand, we find that our action as women is emanating from centuries old conditioning. Forget morality. Religion is the big bap of morality. That which you are doing is not even religious. Even Sri Krishna would not agree with the mindset most women carry. What is the Bhagavad Gita saying? Your action must come from your deepest self-knowledge. Whereas as women, our action is not coming from deep self-knowledge. Instead, it is coming from primitive conditioning. Would Krishna be happy looking at the way we think and behave as women? No, he'll disapprove. The house is a nice thing. We all need to have a house. I'm not asking you to bulldoze your house, please. But there needs to be a sense of perspective. What is important is important. What is less important is less important. And what is equally important for both husband and wife is equally important. And then there are women, pardon me for saying something a little harsh, then there are women who want to justify their continuous presence within the four walls of the house. They say, you see, meals take 8 hours a day. Why must my breakfast and lunch and dinner should take 8 hours, lady? Please. No, dinner itself takes 4 hours. I start preparing at 4 p.m. and then I put food on the table at 9 p.m. But why such elaborate arrangement, lady? Or is it so that you are trying to invert the whole process? Because you have loads of time. That's the reason you have invented a long process. Why do you want to cook meals that take 4 hours or 4 weeks to cook? Such cumbersome recipes, long drawn recipes. Take special chickpeas, sourced from Namibia, only through the Afghan route. Then soak them in water for 32 days. Then add special spices sourced from the Vijayanagar Empire. Why? Just to justify the fact that you really aren't being true to life, that you are missing out on life. So you want to fill up the hollow with recipes? Come on. And I know I'll be hated for saying this, but that's fine. I've already hit the saturation level, so any more hate doesn't really count. Already trending here? Or this fetish with having a zero bacteria house. With the most advanced electronic microscope. I'll hunt for the last speck of dust and clean it. And say then, dusting consumes 26 hours a day. What can I do? Why do you need to be so particular about dusting? It's a commode, not the stove. It will have bacteria. Let them be. They too have a fundamental right to exist somewhere. I'm not asking you to not flush or not clean, but please understand, there are limits to everything. And then, सफाई तो करनी पड़ती है ना, 8 घंटा लगता है. क्यों लगता है? And then the common aspersion is, this fellow has no respect for household work. If that's how you want to see or put it, I mean, fine. The house is a place we come to take rest so that we can again work. We talked of Sri Krishna. It's Yuddha Kshetra, Rana Kshetra, Kurukshetra. And house is the camp we return to in the evenings, just so that we can resume the battle the next day. We are not born to decorate the house, just as a warrior is not born to decorate the camp. The camp should be just basic enough, simple enough, so that it recharges us, revitalizes us. That's all. We don't need anything more from the camp. We don't have to put flowers here and then, lilies here and lotuses there and yeah, nice. All the time is going into that. And if you can't do that, you feel guilty. Hubby loves fresh lilies. I couldn't put them at the right place. Now my love is at stake. On one hand, we venerate the Bhagavad Gita, right? On the other hand, we do not see where the Gita is coming from. Is Krishna teaching Arjun to go and enjoy leisurely in a camp? Why would he tell him to fight? He'll say, you return to your palace. And it has been very nicely kept for you. It's a 5-star palace. Go and enjoy there. No. Man is born to fight. And by man, I mean woman. Woman. You're born to fight. You're not born for housekeeping. House is okay. We all need a place to return to and relax. and eat and sleep. That's all. That's my, description of hell. A beautifully kept and well maintained house where you have all the time to relax and no great purpose to accomplish. Beautiful house, huge television, great amenities, all luxuries, everything to pamper you and comfort you, and no purpose, no real battle in life. That's my definition of hell. Not a place where you are deep fried in oil, but a place where you are offered all comforts and luxuries. Have you seen some of those luxury beds? I wonder, how much human effort has been wasted on this? Why does one need such an elaborate bed like this? You just have to sleep, right? After you sleep, will you remember what bed you have fallen asleep on? So why not be sufficiently tired and just fall asleep anywhere? Because you are anyway not going to remember, right? And once you get up again, you have to rush to somewhere, so you will again not remember where you slept. But such elaborate beds, and they become people's ambitions. One day I'll earn so much that I'll have such a bed. The earth is going to be the final bed. And you will sleep for very long there. Nobody to wake you up. As long as you're alive, why care so much about beds and sleeping? Get up, rush, work, have a purpose. Tell me, if you don't move out of four walls, any four walls, will that develop your knowledge or intellect or consciousness? Please tell me. Isn't it so obvious what it is doing to the mental status of our women if they are continuously just confined in the household? And the only thing that they look at it when it comes to gaining knowledge of the outer world is the television. And what kind of stupid material is streamed there, especially for women? Have you not seen that? As if we are still in the jungle. Just download the Acharya Prashant app, and there you go to the community section, and you have live testimonials streaming in at the rate of 1 every 5 minutes. I'm seeing lives change in thousands, if not millions, every day in front of my own eyes. We are doing it. Right. We have actually done it.
Join the community of more than 2 lakh participants on the Acharya Prashant app. Your first month is completely free. You'll get full access to Gita Mission. On the app, you will get regular live sessions, daily exclusive conversations with Acharya Prashant, access to the vibrant Gita community, wisdom exams, curated news, audiobooks, quotes, and much more. Search Acharya Prashant on Google Play Store or Apple App Store and download now.